Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the month of January 2026 for our monthly tarot reading for all the air signs. So that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So let's see what's going on for this upcoming month of January 2026. And we've got a whole new year coming up. So let's see what's going on. And as always, please hit that like button so this video will go out to other people that need to see the information, other air signs. And please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I do appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you for all your support. And when you hit that like button, it does send it out to more people and it helps the channel to grow. So I appreciate that. And remember to take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because a lot of people will be watching this, a lot of air signs, so it might resonate with you, might not. So let's see what's going on for us air signs for this coming month, brand new year, and happy January to everybody. And happy birthday to anybody that has a birthday in January. So let's see what's going on. What is the energy for air signs for the month of January 2026? Oh, I got got a couple cards flying out. And I do want to let you know that I think it was, a couple days ago, the monthly collective reading came out. So for January, if you want to check that out, because that might resonate with you as well, if this one hasn't. So we got the Two of Swords, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. Sounds confusing. The Moon card. Moon's been coming up a lot lately. Judgment as well. High Priestess. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So, and I'm going to pull these cards that came flying out. Okay, the cards that came out when I was shuffling was the Empress, the Eight of Swords, and Page of Wands. So, air signs, we're starting off the year. Well, we've been working on this since last year, 2025. We're leaving something behind that is no longer serving us. And you can see he's not even looking back in this card. He's got his little cloak on and he's just moving forward. And he's not even looking. He's just leaving these cups behind. So it's like we've had enough. We're ready to move forward. And leaving something behind. And I do feel like could be, we've had a lot of powerful, towards the end of the year, November, December, we've had a lot of powerful full moons and new moons. And that could have been helping with this energy of you leaving. But I feel like, it's something that, because this is in the past position. So we've already been working on this coming into January 2026. And some of you might be further in the process of leaving this behind than other air signs. It just depends on where we are individually in the energy. But we are definitely leaving something behind. Like we've made that decision to do it and we're putting it into action. We're literally walking away from this situation. And I keep feeling like it's a situation that, it's not in alignment with us anymore. It's like it's run its course is what I'm hearing. So it's run its course. Hold on, my hood's messed up here. It run its course, so it's time to move on. So we're walking away, but there's this sense of, in the current energy, there's this sense of us holding, like kind of stopping and taking a pause. And it could be because maybe we've reached a point in walking away that we can stop and take a pause and try to figure out what we want to do. But it's like we're in the process of walking away, but at this moment, we're kind of just pausing for the minute, like waiting, stopping. It's like I'm hearing taking a break from the process of walking away from this, which is, never easy. I mean, leaving something behind can be very difficult. So it's kind of like we're taking a mental break right now in the current energy in January, just to, and maybe it could be the holidays were kind of rough about it. And so you're kind of taking a mental break through the month of January, kind of recovering from, what happened towards the end of last year, but also through the holidays and everything mentally. Because maybe, walking away, it's like maybe you had to take a break from it during the holidays. And, now you're still in this mode of like, let's just take a rest. But I feel like there's a pause. There's a universe, is telling you to pause. And in this situation, it's like there's a new beginning coming in. And I feel like it's a new beginning in love. It's like something that so you could be walking away from an old love situation or an old relationship that, has run its course. It's no longer in alignment with you. And in the situation, it's like there's this new love offer coming in. There's this new beginning in love coming in. And you can see the universe is holding the little chalice, like, here you go, new offer coming in. But the atmosphere is you don't know about it. Like it's like this offer's coming in, but you're not consciously aware of it right now. Like you're not aware of it. It's happening, it's brewing up behind the scenes. So because this is our current energy for January, air signs, that's where we are. So it's like we're kind of in this like mental recovery mode where we're stopping and just kind of taking a little break mentally and just taking a rest is what I keep hearing. And then it's like there's this new beginning in love coming in, but we're not consciously aware of it in January. It's like or it could be like the offer comes in January, but it's like there's stuff we don't know about the offer, maybe some things behind the scenes, or the other option is the offer hasn't come in yet and we're not consciously aware it is coming in. So it's going to be like unexpected offer. It's like it kind of comes out of nowhere and we're not consciously aware that it's coming. We're kind of clueless about it, that this offer is coming in. But it also could be an offer comes in and there's things, that you don't know about it. Like there's parts of the offer that you don't know about or, you're not aware of. So it could be that as well. So looking at, and I'll get into the cards that came out and when I was shuffling in a moment, but so there's some big things happening. And I really feel like because of this moon card, and this is in the near future, big things happening, but I really feel like because of this moon card, it's like big things happening kind of like behind the scenes. It's like I keep feeling like this offer comes out of nowhere. That's what I feel for majority of it. That's the situation. Like you're not expecting it. It just kind of pops up. But there's big things going on behind the scenes that you're not consciously aware of yet. And it's happening. And this is in the near future. So this hasn't happened yet, but it's coming in. And it has something to do with this, new beginning in love coming in. And it's like maybe this new beginning's coming in and like things are happening behind the scenes to get in alignment to come in towards you, but the offer hasn't been made yet in January. It's like January's the month where it's coming in. Maybe you get an offer, you might not, but it's like it's coming in. For some of you, it might be later, like February or March, but a new beginning's coming in. But there's something big happening, and I feel like it's okay, so I'm feeling like it could very well be what I'm hearing of is it's like it's something big's happening behind the scenes with this new beginning in love in the near future. But I feel like in the near future, you're going to get kind of some divine guidance about it. And what I'm hearing and seeing is so like you get an epiphany or a download of information about this new beginning in love. So it could be like you get an epiphany or a download of information about a certain person. Like this is your person that you're meant to be with. And you either have like a dream about it or some kind of epiphany, like some kind of download, like a vision or something. And it hits you, like you come into awareness. And that information, it's like your spirit team, your angels and archangels are helping you wake up to the idea. So it's like it's on purpose. Like they're purposely enlightening you with that epiphany to let you know that this new beginning in love is going to be good for you. It's something that you need to focus on and it's coming your way. But there is something big coming and I feel like it is going to be, I keep going back to it's going to be unexpected. Like this new beginning in love, it's going to come in kind of like when you least expect it. It's going to be an unexpected new beginning or an unexpected offer. And it's going to kind of catch you off guard because it's like you're not aware of it, is what I keep coming back to. And I think when it happens, because it's unexpected and you're not prepared for it or know about it, when it comes in, that's when the epiphany happens. It's because you're like, what is going on? Because it's going to kind of take you as a shock. It's going to be a shock to you, and it's going to kind of take you back. And so you're going to be like, what's going on? And that's when you get the dream or the vision or the epiphany that, hey, this is, a new beginning in love that you need to follow. And I do okay, another thing I'm hearing is I'm seeing somebody, like, laying in bed taking a nap, and I'm hearing January is like a time of rest because you're just leaving this situation in 2025. And so it's like part of this stop and have patience and rest is because it's like you need a mental break from walking away. I feel like the holidays had something to do with it, like taking a mental break in January, but it's like you need to kind of rest because of what you've been through with walking away from this. Like it hasn't been easy mentally for you and energetically, and so you need to rest. And I see someone like taking a nap, laying on the bed, resting. So it's and that could be like where your focus is, and that's why you don't see this new beginning coming in. And like I said, for some of you, it'll come in January. For some, it might be more like February, March. It just depends on where everyone's at. But there is something big coming, and I do feel like it's divinely guided. Like this new beginning is divinely guided. So someone's coming in that's in alignment with you and is going to be a good fit for you, especially like where you are in your energy right now. And for the cards for the advice cards have got the High Priestess here. So you're definitely using your intuition and you're like in a higher vibrational. And I think leaving this situation behind kind of kicked you up into a higher vibrational octave. So it's kind of like you had to get out of that old situation so that your vibration and frequency could go up because it was holding you back. And I feel like this new situation coming in, there's going to be like, you see how he's giving, I don't know if you can see it, but he's giving some coins to this person that's like begging, and it could be somebody wealthy that you're dealing with in this new beginning. It could be a wealthy person that's coming into your love life, but it's also, but what I'm really drawn to and hearing is it's like there's kindness coming in. So maybe this past person, and I'm hearing they weren't very kind. So maybe they were really self-centered or focused on themselves, and there wasn't really like a give and take in the relationship. It was unbalanced. And they weren't like a kind person. But this new person coming in, they might be wealthy. That's true, but I feel like it's more like they're a kind person. They have like their heart chakras open. They're more receptive. It's going to be more give and take, a much better relationship than what you had in the past. They're not going to be selfish like the other person was. And then for the cards that popped out, so those are the advice cards I just told you about. But these are the cards that popped out, and I'm going to go through them one by one. So we've got the Empress here. So I feel like you're kind of like, because you're using your High Priestess energy, you're in this High Priestess, you're also in this Empress energy. And part of it's because you got it out of that old situation, but you're like in a good place. It's like you got out of that situation, and now it's like your vibration has gone up. You're following your intuition. You're in that High Priestess and Empress energy. So you've got your stuff going on. I mean, you're nurturing and loving, but you're also abundant. You're kind, you've got all those attributes, but you're like in a very good place right now, air sign, because you're like the combination of these two. And I feel like this past situation that you just got out of, I'm hearing is it helped you to listen to your intuition. So whatever this test was, this trial that you went through in this past situation, it's like these lessons, you had to learn these lessons with this person because it helped you to grow. It helped you to learn how to listen to your intuition and to take care of yourself. And because you went through those lessons and learned them, you're in this energy, of this combination of these two. So we're in a good place, air signs. And then I feel like there was a lot of mental imprisonment with this past situation. So it was kind of hard for you to break out of it but it was more in your head because you can see she's got some swords around her, but she can easily get out of those like bandages, those if she's tied up, but she can easily get out of that and out of those swords. But it's like she's choosing to stay stuck because she's mentally stuck. So I feel like walking away from this past situation was really like hard on you mentally. And like I said earlier in the reading, and that's kind of why you're in this mode of just resting and stopping and taking a pause. I keep hearing taking a pause, and I'm seeing that person laying down again, resting. So I feel like, you're mentally kind of recovering from it because it was hard for you. But I feel like, you're getting out of this. Like starting in January, you're going to start getting out of this energy of feeling mentally, drained, mentally imprisoned by it. And for everyone, it's going to be different. Like you might, you might be, out of this completely in January. It might take another month past that, but everybody's going to be in a different place with that. But it was very hard for you. But I feel like this new offer coming in, this new beginning in love, and like I said, it might start in January. It might not start till later, like in a year, maybe February, March. Okay, so for some of you, it's going to be in spring. And they're showing me like flowers, like daffodils coming up, and the snow is melting. So for some of you, it might be like, early March, late February before this really comes in. Uh, and it could be that, January, February is just focused on the pause and the healing part that we're talking about. But I still feel like it's going to catch you off guard. Like whenever this comes in, this new beginning, it's like something that you're not expecting. And it's going to be kind of a surprise to you. And it's kind of like it's like the universe is setting it up behind the scenes for you in the near, because this is in the near future. So it's like, you might, let's just say you might start talking to this person maybe in January, but the new beginning doesn't start quite yet. Maybe it starts more towards like when spring comes, but it's like it's orchestrated. Like the divine's got your back on this. And it's like setting things up behind the scenes. And that's why I'm saying it's like a surprise because you don't see it coming. But this new person coming in, it's like it's going to come in small. So it's like maybe you just, if it's a new person, maybe you just start talking to them, say hi, you get introduced by a friend or just something like that. And it's just small conversations starting out, the very beginning of it. But it's going to build into something passionate, is what I'm hearing. It's like it might start out small, just comment, just like little conversations here, might start out real small, but it's going to build into something passionate. And it is going to be, this person is going to be very kind and loving and different from what you experienced in the past. So it's going to kind of build into this new beginning. It's not going to be like, boom, you're in a full-fledged relationship right away. I feel like it's going to kind of ease its way into the full-fledged relationship. So that's good. And it's like, yeah, it's gonna be like small steps. Like they're gonna start talking to you, and but there's gonna be like a underlying passion there. Like you're gonna be, there's gonna be this chemistry and energy with this person, but you're not gonna rush into it with this person. You're gonna kind of take your time, and like I said, it might take, once again, I'm seeing like spring, like flowers. Now I'm seeing tulips and bushes, bushes with pretty flowers on them. So it might take till spring for this new beginning in love to really kind of take root and take hold. But it's like the contact will start before that, and you'll start talking to them before that. But it's going to build into something passionate. So that's what I have for us air signs for the month of January 2026. So pretty interesting. It's definitely a love reading. Very interesting. So I feel like, January just focused on, taking care of yourself. And even though that's coming in with the love that I'm talking about, It's like I really, focus on yourself, take that time to heal, take that time to rest, make the most of your alone time and rest and, take care of yourself during that time in January and, be and continue to stay in this energy because coming up, this new beginning's coming up. And it might start small, but it's going to build up to this. But it might not be till spring, but that gives you a couple months to really, kind of recover from what you've left behind and recover mentally and energetically. So that's what I have for us for the for air signs for the month of January 2026. Hope you enjoyed the reading and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.